Welcome back to Avengers Autos, where the future of performance is never just imagined, it's experienced. There was a time when Lexus built cars that felt calm, elegant, and almost too polite for chaos. Then suddenly something changed. The brand that once focused on silent luxury started building machines with attitude, aggression, emotion, and now, the 2027 Lexus NS might be the boldest example of that transformation yet. This is not just another luxury coupe. This is Lexus looking directly at Europe, staring down electric super sedans, futuristic GT cars, and high-performance hybrids and saying, "We're not done yet." At first glance, the 2027 Lexus NS feels less like a traditional automobile and more like a concept car that somehow escaped the auto show stage and made it onto real streets. The proportions alone are dramatic, long, wide and sculpted with the kind of tension usually reserved for million-dollar exotic cars. It looks like a machine designed in a wind tunnel inside a science fiction movie. And honestly, that might be exactly what Lexus wanted. Welcome back to Avengers Autos. And today, we are diving deep into the first look at the all-new 2027 Lexus NS, a car that could completely redefine what modern Japanese luxury performance looks like in the next generation. The front design immediately tells you this is not the old Lexus anymore. The signature spindle grille is still there, but now it feels cleaner, sharper, and more integrated into the body, rather than looking like a giant open mouth trying to inhale pedestrians. Slim blade-like LED headlights stretch aggressively into the fenders, giving the NS a permanent expression that looks somewhere between focused and slightly dangerous at night. This thing probably looks terrifying in the rearview mirror. The lower bumper channels air through massive aerodynamic tunnels, while active vents intelligently open and close, depending on cooling demands. Every line appears functional. Nothing feels random. The hood itself carries deep, sculpted creases that guide airflow over the cabin like the wings of a stealth fighter jet. And somehow, despite all that aggression, it still looks elegant. That balance is extremely difficult to achieve. Many futuristic performance cars today either look too soft or try way too hard to appear angry. The Lexus NS lands somewhere beautifully in the middle. Sophisticated chaos moving toward the side profile. The silhouette becomes even more dramatic. The roofline flows low and smooth like a four-door Grand Tourer, while the rear hunches flare outward with serious muscular tension. Flush door handles keep airflow clean, and the shoulder line creates this visual effect where the entire car appears to move even while standing still. It honestly feels like Lexus designers studied spacecraft, samurai swords, and high-end architecture all at the same time. Then come the wheels. Huge, multi-spoke turbine-inspired alloys sit perfectly under widened arches, giving the NS an expensive and futuristic stance. Depending on trim levels, Lexus could realistically offer 21-inch forged wheels with active, aerodynamic inserts designed to improve efficiency at highway speeds. Because here's the thing about the 2027 NS, it's not just trying to be beautiful. It's trying to survive in a future where performance, efficiency, and technology all matter equally. And the rear design might be the strongest part of the entire car. A full-width laser LED light bar stretches across the back, with an illuminated Lexus logo glowing like something from a cyberpunk skyline. The rear diffuser looks functional rather than decorative and subtle. Integrated spoilers extend automatically at higher speeds to improve stability. You know what's interesting though? Even with all this futuristic styling, the NS still feels unmistakably Japanese. There's precision here, discipline, a kind of restrained confidence that separates it from some of the louder European competitors. Step inside and suddenly the car changes personality completely. The aggressive exterior gives way to an interior that feels calm, intelligent, and deeply luxurious. Instead of overwhelming the driver with 50 screens and nightclub lighting, Lexus appears focused on creating a cockpit that feels emotionally relaxing while still technologically advanced. The dashboard wraps elegantly around the driver with layered materials, including open-pore wood-forged aluminum, sustainable leather alternatives, and soft ambient lighting hidden beneath floating surfaces. It feels expensive in the way luxury homes feel expensive. Not flashy, just beautifully crafted. And then your eyes land on the screens. A massive curved digital display stretches across the cabin, blending instrumentation, infotainment, vehicle data, navigation, and AI-assisted controls into one seamless interface. Unlike current systems that sometimes feel like giant iPads glued onto dashboards, this setup feels intentionally integrated into the architecture, Rumors suggest Lexus may introduce a next-generation AI assistant capable of learning driving habits, climate preferences, seating posture, navigation routines, and even emotional stress levels based on voice patterns. That sounds insane, but honestly, we're probably heading there anyway. Imagine the NS automatically adjusting suspension stiffness, cabin lighting music, and seat bolstering, depending on whether you're driving aggressively at night or quietly commuting home after work. The car stops becoming transportation and starts behaving more like an intelligent companion. The steering wheel keeps a sporty shape, but avoids becoming gimmicky. Thankfully, Lexus still understands that some futuristic designs forget actual humans need to use these things every day. Physical controls remain where they matter most, while haptic surfaces handle secondary functions. And the seat's probably some of the best in the industry. Lexus has quietly mastered seat comfort over the last decade, and the NS seems ready to continue that tradition with deeply supportive performance seating that still feels comfortable enough for long-distance grand touring. Now let's talk performance, because this is where things become extremely interesting. Official specifications remain limited, but realistically, the 2027 Lexus NS could arrive with a high-performance hybrid setup combining a twin-turbo V6 with advanced electric motors. Total output could easily push beyond 600 horsepower, while still delivering instant electric torque and improved fuel efficiency that would place it directly into dangerous territory for German rivals. And unlike some EVs that deliver speed without emotion, the NS could offer something increasingly rare in modern performance cars' personality. There's a good chance Lexus engineers tune the power delivery to feel progressive, mechanical, and emotionally engaging instead of just brutally fast in a straight line. Because numbers alone no longer impress people. Emotion does. The suspension system will likely use adaptive dampers, with predictive road scanning technology capable of adjusting ride characteristics before the car even reaches imperfections in the road. Combined with rear-wheel steering and advanced torque vectoring, the NS may feel far smaller and lighter than its actual dimensions suggest. In other words, this thing could dance. And the sound matters too, even in a hybrid future. Lexus understands silence alone cannot create excitement. So expect carefully engineered acoustics. Not fake video game noises pumped aggressively through speakers, but refined mechanical tones mixed with subtle, futuristic audio signatures. Enough drama to make you smile. Not enough to annoy your neighbors. But perhaps the most fascinating part of the Lexus NS is what it represents for the automotive industry itself. Luxury brands right now are facing an identity crisis. Some are rushing toward full electrification so quickly that they're losing emotional connection. Others cling too hard to the past and risk becoming irrelevant. The NS feels like Lexus trying to build a bridge between those two worlds. It respects driving emotion while embracing future technology. It delivers luxury without becoming cold. It feels futuristic without losing humanity. And that balance could become incredibly important over the next decade because deep down, people don't just want transportation. They want machines that make them feel something excitement. Curiosity, pride, escape? The 2027 Lexus NS seems designed precisely around that idea. Of course, not everyone will love it. Some traditional Lexus fans may think it's too aggressive. Some hardcore performance enthusiasts might argue hybrids dilute the purity of driving. Others may say futuristic interiors rely too heavily on technology. But maybe controversy is exactly the point. Safe cars rarely change the industry. Bold ones do, and the Lexus NS feels bold. It feels like the moment Lexus stopped asking permission to compete with the world's best luxury performance brands and simply decided to become one of them. So now the question becomes very simple. If the future of performance really looks like this, are you ready for it? And more importantly, would you take the 2027 Lexus NS over its German rivals? Let us know down in the comments. This is Avengers Autos, and the future just arrived early.